We know that when we integrate a sine x e to the cos x, we are going to get minus cos x. Because when we differentiate positive e to the cos x, we get minus sine x e to the cos x. So this, we know what we get when we integrate it. So that is what I want my u dash to be. And this cos x on its own is going to be my v. So let's go ahead and work out each part so that we can use our our integration by parts. So as I've just said, this is going to be minus e to the cos x. And when we differentiate cos, we get minus sine. So how is that going to help? Well, let's just write down what the product rule is first of all. It's uv minus the integral of uv dash. So we are going to get uv, so that's minus cos x e to the cos x. Minus the integral of uv dash. So minus the integral of minus e to the cos x times minus sine x. These two minuses are going to cancel out. So I'm going to have minus the integral of sine x e to the cos x. If I change this slightly, if I bring this minus sign in here, so we've got plus the integral of negative sine x e to the cos x, we know that when we integrate negative sine x e to the cos x, we get positive e to the cos x. So that is going to be minus cos x e to the cos x plus e to the cos x. And now we're ready to put our limits in. I've finished integrating, I've made sure that I've got all my signs right, and now we're ready to integrate. Now we're ready to put the limits in. So we will get minus cos pi over 2 e to the cos of pi over 2 plus e to the cos of pi over 2. I'm going to work up what all these things are in a minute. I'm just putting my limits in to start with. Minus cos of 0. Cos of 0 is 1. I'm going to work these out as we go. Times by e to the cos of 0, so e to the 1, which is just e, plus e to the cos 0, e to the 1. You can see that these are going to cancel. Minus e to the 1 plus e to the 1, that's all going to go. So the only thing we need to simplify is this side here. Cos of pi over 2 is cos of 90. Cos of 90 is 0. So we've got 0 times, well, it doesn't matter. So we've got minus 0 plus e to the 0. So the final answer, after all that effort,